Hey, Dumpster Divas, welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I am here flying solo today to chat a little bit Bravo, and speaking of Bravo, a lot of bit Real Housewives of Potomac season 10, which is crazy to say. Season 10 trailer. I'm going to react to the season 10 trailer with you guys. I know I've been doing a lot of reactions lately. I think it's because the content for me is lacking a little bit on the network. I have to be honest with you. I want to chat a little Housewives, and then we're going to watch this trailer together. If you want to watch the video version of this episode, you can check out the Dumpster Dive YouTube channel at youtube.com/dumpsterdivepod, or come by Spotify, which is crazy to say. Don't tell Spotify, but I don't listen to things on Spotify. But on Spotify, you can watch video. Crazy. I sound so old. I'm like, have you heard? Spotify has video now. I honestly, it was new to me until recently. But you can watch the video version of this episode in both of those places. So before we get into the trailer, like I was saying, I want to chat a little Housewives. I'm feeling like we're missing something. I think we're missing some things. Because, we don't have New Jersey, which I think we typically would around this time. We don't have New York coming because they haven't picked up a camera. We have OC in Miami, which I'm loving Miami. But I don't think a lot of people are watching it. And then Orange County is all about what's happening online, which I despise. So it's been troubling to take to the mic to chat about some of these shows that I don't particularly find enjoyable. It's crazy to say. So a little bit of a mix-up in content coming at you guys in the next couple weeks as we wait for SLC and Potomac to get off the ground. Next week we have, I know I promised this last week, but I had some programming issues. Next week we have an episode with Kelly of Laguna Beach from Beyond the Blinds. We are chatting all things MTV and VH1 reality in the early 2000s. It's a fabulous episode. I just recorded it, so I'm not making that up just to please you guys with content. Just recorded it. It will be out next week. So you have that to look forward to. And then I am booking out the guest calendar for Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recaps. The whole season, I want to have a new guest every single week for those recaps. Please hit me with some new guests. We love our Noras, we love our Kendricks, we love our Donnies, we love our all of our old faves. But I want to get in some new blood. So if there's someone in the zeitgeist that you're like, they love SLC, and you think that you could get at them for me, or I could get at them, hit me up. I only have so much of a reach. I can't get to all the famous people, but I try. I do what I can for you guys. So yeah, let me know. We're going to have killer recaps for SLC as well as Potomac. And I want to get some more of these kind of throwback, not recaps on an episode, but more throwback cultural recaps on shows like we did with Kelly. So something to look forward to. It is a fabulous episode that will come out next Friday. But yeah, Housewives, Orange County, once again, Kiki Monique is a friend of the pod. Kiki Monique, if you didn't know, Kiki has been on this pod. If you search back in the Dumpster Dive archive, she came on back in the early days. She was like, Hicks and I were sharing a mic like, hey, Kiki, welcome to the pod. So she was on back then. So shout out to Kiki. She is a delight. But there's no shade at Kiki. It's more shade at the women for making Kiki the story for this season. I just can't stand it anymore. I can't stand it anymore because I don't want them commenting on things that happen not on this television program. I want Kiki to get all the fame and all of the success, but I also want her to be able to also watch these shows and enjoy them without herself on it being the point of drama that is so silly, So, I don't know. OC's been a slog for me. But Miami, this trip to Spain, once again, I haven't seen the newest episodes for both of those because I'm recording this on a Thursday. That's the other thing. I can't recap Friday episodes from Thursday shows. I don't get them in time. But yeah, Miami, the Spain trip is amazing. I want to give a big shout out though to the moment where Adriana is like, I think on a pill and a wine. There's a mixture happening. She's getting a little slurry and she's like, I haven't done my makeup. And Gertie is like, what do you mean? Like, we have to leave in 2 seconds. She's like, can you do my makeup? And Gertie's like, I can try, but like, I'm not a makeup artist. She's like, please do my makeup. And so she sits. There's no more drunk behavior than sitting on the edge of a tub. Is this niche? It is, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Like, when your girlfriend is like throwing up in the toilet or like doing her makeup and you guys are a little litty, you just sit on the tub just like a kid. Adriana is just in that stance. She's just like wide, like she's like man spreading, sitting on the tub, just like. And Gertie is doing her makeup. She's like, I don't know that this looks right because I paint for a darker complexion. And Adriana goes, I can be dark. And Gertie just looks at the camera. She's like, it is comedy gold. They're delivering on old Roni levels of content for me. They're so unabashedly themselves. They're so funny. So please go watch Miami, y'all. I'm having a great time. And maybe I'll definitely revisit some Miami chat later as the season wraps up. But I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on content there. Anything else I'm loving? I'm still loving Project Runway, although I do have beef with them because they continue to not put the eliminations on the episode. It's sick. I think it's a bit psychotic. Like, it's a competition reality show. I want to watch and see who goes home. There's like a beginning, middle, and end that we're not getting. So I find that troubling. And what else am I consuming? I'm just reading. I'm back into fairy porn. Back into fairy porn again. They got me, gal. So yeah. And then watching trailers. There's so many shows that are coming up in our fall lineup that I'm excited about. So a lot to go over in this trailer. Now, I have seen pieces of it already, so I'm not going in as blind as I have for others, but I think it's time we watch it. Once again, the audio version will still have the trailer in it, so if you just want to listen to me react, that option is there for you guys. And a reminder, for a video version, go subscribe to the Dumpster Dive YouTube channel or check out video on Spotify. So, season 10 of Real Housewives of Potomac. Things we know going into it. One, I can't believe it's been 10 seasons. I remember where I was. I was sitting in my friend's apartment when I saw the announcement of 2 new shows, The Real Housewives of Dallas and The Real Housewives of Potomac. One will survive, one will die. I remember where I was. It was 2016, and now we're here 10 seasons later. What is time? What is time and space? It's crazy. It's crazy to see. And guys, this trailer couldn't have dropped at a better time because we got some news. The Grande Dame herself is out of jail. She is out of jail next week. Cameras allegedly have not wrapped just yet. They're still filming here and there. So I know we just got the trailer, but they still film while the trailer has been released for a little bit longer. So I bet we have like 2 weeks, 3 weeks left in filming. And Karen is going to be on camera. I just know it in my spirit. I don't know that for a fact. I just know it in my spirit. Miss Huger will be on camera. She just has to be. She has to be. I need it in my spirit. And I don't condone anything she did. I think she should have been in jail much longer. She seems to have only been there for 6 months. But I am excited for the content we will get post-jail. It's going to be something different. She's not going to be our Grande Dame. She's going to be prison trade. If you don't know what prison trade is, go look that up on your own. I don't need to explain that one to y'all. But yeah, so we know that. And we also learned in this trailer, something I love about Potomac is the ladies keep things on the DL, it seems. Like casting of things that are happening throughout. The only big reveal we had ahead of time was that Monique would be returning in a friend of role. I did not realize, though, that Kiarna was coming back as a full-time housewife. Seems crazy to me because I didn't know what she provided us last season. And we have 2 new housewives, one of which is from London town. If you are one of my beloved British listeners, we do have some. You deserve to write me this worst review ever based on me butchering your accent. So I do welcome that in the comment section. And I am excited. I love to see new blood. I love to see Stacey back on this show. And I've seen some clips once again from this trailer. It seems Stacey's in some hot water over some things. So Real Houses of Potomac season 10 trailer begins now.
Dear Karen.
Wait, I'm stopping. Guys, I'm stopping. This is start and stop. If you're new to this rewatch format that I've been implementing, it's start and stop. Okay, we're definitely gonna play with time and space here. To start with Giselle in her home going, "Dear Karen." It's comedy gold. It is comedy gold. Okay, let's keep going.
Not a day goes by that I don't think about you. In a lot of ways, life has been moving on. Onward!
I stand before you after 3 hours.
Actually, this announcement. So if you're not watching the video of this, Ashley's holding the Instagram post announcement she did for her divorce because it took her 3 years to get divorced. So this is now the third season, or this. So she's wrapping up her divorce now. So that means 3 seasons ago was the last season we had Michael Darby on camera. It feels like 10 years ago Michael Darby was on camera. It's so crazy to me that he hasn't been like in the mix for that long. And it feels crazy to me that she has not been divorced from his ass for that long. Yeah. I don't want to say too much because I feel like he's a character who would come out of the woodwork to sue a podcast. So I'll keep my mouth a little shut on it, but 3 years is crazy. And this announcement of the divorce was crazy. She's holding a newspaper. The newspaper's title is Real Houses of Potomac, and it says Ashley Darby is officially divorced. And she's in I think she's in a bathtub with like a towel wrap on. It's madness. Madness. I reluctantly do enjoy Ashley, gotta be honest.
Arduous years of my divorce.
I'm committed to you, and I'm committed to our family.
This bitch ain't even.
Now, Stacey's saying she's committed to you. I'm committed to our family. She's talking to a white man that I believe is her ex-husband. Are they back together? If you're listening to this, that was not kind of a tech error. That was me kind of just staring, blank, confused. Okay. And he's not cute. But maybe he has money.
I know she ain't bring TJ around just to get back with her man. Oh my God.
When he said, I know she didn't bring TJ around just to get back with her man. She might have. She seems that diabolical to me.
To new friends.
Welcome, Angel.
We've known each other since we were 18.
Since we were young, high. Y'all are dry roughing me into this group. No lube. I have a friend.
So that's Angel. She said, you're dry rubbing me into this group, no lube. Excited for that?
Her name is Tia.
I was just knackered. Really knackered.
Naked?
Knackered?
What's that mean?
So this is Tia. Tia is our Brit from London town, and she got knackered. Knackered. I'll work on it. Flitted better. Got the fanny flaws after I got knackered. It does feel right to be in DC and have a mixture of like different countries there, because that is kind of what, like, Real Houses of DC. We watched the first episode. Well, we did do that, right? Yeah, we did. We watched the first episode for a throwback recap once, and I loved like the mix of like accents and backgrounds from everyone, because it's just that's what DC looks like. It feels crazy it's taken this long to get a Brit on Potomac, now that we really think about it.
If you send him a coochie pic, will he recognize it?
I don't even know what language they're speaking.
And some things haven't changed at all.
Can you, if he sent you a coochie pic, would you recognize it? That's just to translate for you, Tia.
I just want $5.
You are weird. You are weird. I am Captain Save the Hose.
I am Captain Save the Hose. Also, we had Ashley Darby in her. Well, I forget what her drag king's name is. Put it in the chat. I can't remember what it was.
This is very White Lotus.
Where is this? I bet it's like Costa Rica or something. It looks like anything that looks like Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park famously was filmed in Costa Rica, and I believe anything. Every time I see like that landscape, I feel like that's where it is. I don't know, but they're on a yacht, jumping in the water. I want to do that.
Oh, I see pus.
Hand this to Stacey when she get here.
What is it?
Mints.
Sometimes your breath can be a little on the hot side.
Oh, y'all. So, sometimes your breath can be a little bit on the hot side. That is a genius read for bad breath. And you know, y'all, we have to be honest when we have to be honest about ourselves. I can get a little hot on that in that realm, and I'm always trying to keep gum around just in case, because gut health is a thing. You gotta keep it in check. And Miss Stacey, oftentimes I think what it is a lot of liquor on an empty stomach. And I feel like a lot of these housewives, you know who I think whose breath can be a little bit on the hot side? This is not this franchise, but I have to imagine. Because allegedly Karen Huger's breath got a little bit on the hot side sometimes. I think it was a lot of wine and cigarettes. Similarly, I think Lisa Vanderpump hangs on the hot side of life. And I also think Marisol leans on the hot side of life. So, who else? Hit me in the comments. Who do you think leans on the hot side of life? Oh my God, I can't believe we're chatting about this.
Wow. In New York, I lied. What is your issue with me?
So I think this is what she's saying Stacey lied about, was that she wasn't starting a cannabis company, because she does have a cannabis company, which is a direct competitor of Wendy's Happy Eddie cannabis company.
For a year, Stacey.
Stacey's trying to start a cannabis line to be in competition with Happy Eddie.
Are we still talking about your situation? Everyone knows that you have a boyfriend.
Right up her alley.
Wait, is he hot?
Okay, so do we think she's dating someone from Love Hotel? I don't know who she ended up with. Y'all have to tell me. I didn't finish Love Hotel.
Clint. Mauricio.
Hey, Giselle. How are you?
Good to see you.
Personally,
Mauricio? No. See, no. Y'all, this is a mess. Mauricio barely will film his own show, Real Houses of Beverly Hills, let alone Real Houses of Potomac. Oh my God. Mauricio, were they at Kimosabi? That's upsetting. That's real upsetting.
I just don't think your relationship is good for you.
Hey, listen, I know you're going through a lot with Greg. Oh!
Wait, I think that was Jazzy. I think that was Jazzy over there. Well, I like Jazzy. She was a friend of last season. Kiarna, does anyone know if they're still together? I don't know. Once again, I like how they keep things under wraps. We'll find out as the season goes on. I don't know that the vibes were bad. And I'm curious to see if they're still together.
I have now realized that he doesn't love me. Wendy.
Wait, that can't be about Eddie. Wendy and Eddie can't be splitting. That has to be like something about a family member or something. Right? Yeah, I'm starting stopping a lot, so I do apologize for that. There's just a lot going on in this trailer.
So sorry.
There's a constant desire to have an issue with me.
Get out of here with your size 11 shoes.
Wait, you want to talk about what?
She told me you got chin check.
Don't let this accent fool you.
I'm that mother.
Who are we fighting about? I can't quite figure it out.
You don't have one.
The girls are fighting. Kiarna gets into it with Stacey. That's kind of fun. That's kind of fun. And the girls seem to be doing a 1920s party. Stop it with the 1920s. We're living in the Great Depression. We don't need to be in the 20s again.
Stacey's been trying to get with Chris Samuels.
Excuse me? Once again, I'm starting and stopping so much. We're dropping. There are bombshells happening every second of this trailer. Y'all, this is a good trailer. I haven't watched this. This is good. I only saw people posting like memes and clips. I didn't know we had this in us. There's things here. And Chris Samuels? Stacy? With Chris Samuels? Oh, she's been trying to be on this show. She has been trying to stay on this show. She is a shady little HSN queen. That she is.
Say what?
You were trying to date Chris Samuels?
Yeah, my ex-husband. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Last time I
Is
saw
back?
you had a binder.
Yeah.
You gonna say hello?
Yo, I think in my top 10 is generous. I'll say 20 Housewives moments. I would put Wendy and T'Challa. It is so funny to me. The way Wendy is like, ah, ah. It's kind of similar how Nene is like, ah, 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 ah. When what's that dog's name? Rest in peace. Sprinkle Cupcake. I'm in a giggly ass mood today. Kenya's little dog. I can't remember what that dog's name is to save the life of me. Okay. Giselle is still writing a letter. We're still using the framework of a letter to prison.
I need some help with these hoes. Love you, Giselle.
Catch the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac, October 5th on Bravo and Peacock.
Y'all, that's good. That looks good. Once again, gotta give credit where credit is due. I mean, so we had the SLC trailer and this trailer. I gotta give y'all. I'm gonna give if we're picking a winner between the two. I'm going to give my crown to Potomac. Potomac takes the cake on stellar trailer behavior. That almost rhymes. I'm excited. I love these ladies. We had some dark moments a couple seasons ago. Last season was a rebuilding season for them that had some great moments. And I think this season we're back in full force with some really solid housewifery. I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah, once again, Potomac recaps, I guess, coming the first week of October. SLC recaps will be here in a couple weeks. And that's kind of it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm watching content-wise. I'm also watching, for anyone who loves Drag Race and needs a show right now, as we're in kind of a reality television drought, it seems. The All-Stars, there's an all-Asian All-Stars spinoff that's happening right now on World of Wonder. Wow Plus, World of Wonder Plus, their streaming service. It's called Slasian Royale. Go check it out. Another great reality show I'm loving. That and Project Runway. And then I'm, still watching OC, Potomac, and I'm still watching Big Brother. I've made it really far. We're not a jury yet, but it feels like I've been there for eternity. So, having a good time with some non-Housewife shows right now, but we have great Housewives on the docket. I cannot wait to dive into all this new content with you. A reminder, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/dumpsterdivepod. You can watch a video version of this episode on Spotify and YouTube. And if you want just audio, you can do that all those places and Apple Podcast. Great episode next week coming at you with Kelly from Beyond the Blinds, chatting all things MTV and VH1 reality. And let me know of any other throwback style recaps you want me to do on like a series as a whole, a genre as a whole, America's Next Top Model as a whole, like things where we can kind of really dive into the details on production, behind the scenes, and maybe I can chat with some people who have been on the show. So that's the kind of content we're going to be making in the fall, I believe. So let me know some ideas. Would love to hear your thoughts. I also am happy to kind of report on a show I haven't watched yet and want to kind of dive into. So yeah, that's the content on Dumpster Dive right now. I really love and adore all of y'all. Thank you for keeping the comment sections so fun everywhere, mostly. Someone did comment on the most recent Love Island USA reunion recap, a great episode as well. I think it was a bot trying to say they didn't want to follow me because I like Beyonce. That felt crazy. And if you're not a bot and you're here, hey. So do follow and rate and review so all these bot comments can disappear and we can see all the glorious ones instead. I love you guys so much. Thanks for supporting the pod, and I will chat with y'all next time. Bye.